Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Whew. It's nice to be here. My yard has turned very green, so now it looks like I live in the middle of the woods, which is one of my favorite times of year here. And I have a railing, for those of you who haven't been with me in a while, which is really fun to have a railing. So happy Mother's Day, happy Sunday, happy mid-May. We missed the Ides of May. Everybody makes a big deal about the Ides of March. So we're going to do some work today to connect to love. And really, part of it is about finding the jewel within us and connecting to that. And it feels like this time is a place of excavation for that. And I've been excavating in my yard, making new garden beds and moving some stones. Actually, the kids move the stones, but as I build and rebuild, I find treasures. Yesterday I found a card with Archangel Michael, and it said, Michael and his great sword, and it said he's the great protector. So it felt very shamanic to me, and shamanism is really about connecting to all the worlds and all the realms, and so some people resist that word, and some people don't know what it means, and a lot of traditions say don't call yourself a shaman. So however it occurs to you is fine. I don't necessarily call myself a shaman, although I have lots of people who call me their shaman. Oh, Julie's my shaman, and that's fine too. So, so it's all great, and I am just taking a moment to pause to say good morning to you. If you're here and you've enjoyed these meditations, I love it when you share them. And 2 years ago, I went into the studio and recorded, and as my life is, I have these impulses to create, and then the follow-through sometimes takes a while. So I have an impulse, and if the universe backs me, something gets created, and then sometimes it takes a while logistically. So here it is, produced. I have them to ship. I forgot to put the link on all that stuff in, but I can add it later. I'll add it. Put CD in there if you want, and I'll put the link for you. This is morning meditation, and it's with the breathing practice with breath of fire. So we're starting a little bit differently today. I wanted to talk to you because I've missed you, and then we're going to jump into this place of connecting to love and seeing what's being excavated. What's being excavated? And where is it being excavated from? Okay, so I'm ready to go if you are. Please give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me. There are a little heart, let a little heart float across there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. One more thumbs up or something like that. Thank you, somebody. Thank you, good morning. Okay, so let's take a breath together if you've been waiting patiently for my breathing or your breathing practice. Breathe in again, and breathe out. Breathe in through your heart and out through your heart. And tune into where you are today. I get so curious about people. I am so curious about people, so I have degrees in psychology, 3 I think, and the study of people and people's emotional experiences, and fear is a very curious one to me, especially curious. What stirs up our fears? And then sometimes those old programs, when we run them, they really run us. So those places of fear get popped open like the app on your iPhone or your screen. You know, if I have this popped open, all I can see is my meditation. I can't see anything else. So what gets popped open on your screen? What's popped open and then you can't see anything else? So I just wanted to check in with you. Actually, I wanted to invite you to check in with yourself. What's popped open and what do you need to let go of today to get to that jewel within? And I have a couple of readings to start us off as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. As I've spent 2 days standing in the dirt and sort of excavating there, it's allowed me to release a lot automatically as I stand in the dirt when we're outside in nature. Our field resets. Our energy body gets nourished. I read a little, all these little memes. I sent it to my kids. In reality, we're a plant. We need sun and water to grow. And so go outside and be in the sun. And that's why I offer these to you all outside, to remind you to get outside, to show you that it can be done in any weather. Oh, I wonder if I can turn this quietly enough for you to... Oh, nope. There's a little bird building a nest. I'll show you at the end. And he comes when I'm out here sometimes. It's really special. Okay, ready? Breathe again. This is called the pickaxe, which sometimes I feel like I need to break up the earth where I'm digging. Now the bird is yelling at me for being near its nest. Some commentary on I was hidden treasure and I desired to be known. You are a hidden treasure and I desire to know you. So take it in, breathe in. It's okay. Good job. Tear down this house. 100,000 new houses can be built from the transparent yellow carnelian buried beneath it. The only way to get to do that work is the work of demolition. The only way to get to that yellow carnelian buried beneath, is to do the work of demolition, and then the digging beneath the foundation. With that value in hand, all the new construction will be done without effort. And anyway, sooner or later, the house will fall on its own. The jewel treasure will be uncovered, but it will not be yours then. The buried wealth is your pay for doing the demolition, the pick and the shovel work. If you wait and just let it happen, you will bite your hand and say, I did not do as I knew I should have. This time on the planet, some places are opening slowly. A friend of mine is teaching in person this weekend. I have envy. And I have to release even the envy because that's a source of holding. And it's just about letting go so that we can expand like the trees do in the spring. We have to let go of the places inside us that hold. So I'd like you to go into those places that hold inside you and invite yourself with your breath into any places that are holding right now. And exhale. And do it again. And maybe even make fists. Make fists that represent the holding, and with a breath and an exhale, let go. Let go, let go, let go. And breathe in. And now, sometimes when that happens, other places come up underneath as we let go in our bodies. So you can lay your hands on and listen to your body. And let go. But that excavation is breathing in and around any places of tightness. And exhaling and letting go. Letting go is the way home, the way back into the stillness. So see with your breath, listen with your hands, feel with your heart what needs to let go and release it with each exhale. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And if there's any pain or fear that beats within you, cup your hands about your heart and feel it, like it's a butterfly flapping its wings. The way you can hold a butterfly, and you can just feel the little flap of its wings. Hold your hands about your heart and feel if there's any fear or pain there. And feel the little flap, the beating of its wings in your hands as you cup your hands about your heart. It's a small thing of beauty waiting to be released, and you can only see its beauty in the release of it. Just like a butterfly, you can hold it in your hand, but until you release it, until you let it go, you can't see its beauty and its gift. So cup whatever pain, maybe invite, if it's in your shoulders or your neck, invite it into your heart, cup it. Feel its little flapping wings in your hand, and then open them and let the fear or the pain go. And one of the things I invite everybody to in my practice is that you don't have to know or understand what it is or what it's sourced from. Where did that pain come from? Why is it here? And in the letting it go, sometimes the understanding comes with a wave or a rush. And some of the pain and fear you'll understand. But what I know during this time is that there's so much fear on the earth, and that frequency of fear happening all over the world, sometimes a lot of it in your own house. What I know is that any buried fear or pain can get flushed up from being in that frequency. Even as we do our practice of heart math or heart focused breathing, even as we try to hold the light, or we do hold the light, and we practice love until we remember that we are love. Breathe again. In through your heart and out through your heart. In through your heart and out through your heart. And then, if you'd like to join me in the breath of fire practice, this is a practice to help strengthen your field, to help clear your energy body, to help grow that energy of your own personal light, your personal sun. It has the added benefit of detoxing you and your liver and your kidneys and your organs and lots of things. You can look it up, and I'll do a little video later today about breath of fire and why it's important. So if you haven't checked it out, I'll do a little teaching about that later. So rub your hands together and bring some heat, because it is partially about bringing heat. Part of the practice is about bringing heat to your body, because heat is what also, guess what? Strengthens your immune system. So rub your hands and fold your fingers and your hands like this. Cross your thumbs and breathe gently here with a big exhale in your heart. And then inhale and reach up, all the way up overhead. Whoop, and reach for the sun. Reach to your shoulders, connect your ears, and you make everything choked in there. And then exhale, relax your arms down, away, your shoulders away from your ears. Relax. So maybe your arms to be relaxed, your shoulders to be relaxed, maybe your arms have to be bent today. And maybe they can be straight and anywhere in between, whatever feels right for you. This is a mudra to support the flow of energy. So with a gentle inhale, begin breath of fire. And if it's available to you to close your eyes, even for the whole practice, and just listen, rest your eyes. There's nothing to see or do. Go inside and do that excavation. It's a passive inhale. You're pulling your belly button in and up. And I'm going to go inside with you for the next 30 seconds. Inside my own house, inside my own garden. Find your own rhythm. So also close your ears as you close your eyes so that your breath only goes as fast as your belly button can carry you for 10 or 15 more seconds. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And then 3-part breath. Or big inhale and pull the pelvic floor muscles and tuck your chin so that your body becomes a container for all the energy that comes down those hands from the sun. Remember you're a plant. Be nourished by the light. Comes down, 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 down. Exhale as you need and hold your hands a little bit apart, just shoulder distance apart over your head, and feel the energy that moves between your hands as you release them. And then rather than just dropping your arms, turn your palms facing out and draw that energy down around you. Receive the energy and pull it down over your whole field so that your field has that energy, your energy body over the surface, like you're a bubble, which you are. There's a bubble around you. It's your energy body, or your aura, or your field, the field state of you. Draw the energy over the surface of that field and pause and notice what's changed by going inside where there are flowers already planted, a seed of you already waiting to bloom. Rub your hands together. Inhale through your heart. Exhale, extend your arms wide to the sides. Inhale, drop your hands behind your back in that same mudra. Maybe stretch your head and shoulder a little bit. Gentle inhale this time, gentle, gentle. And begin breath of fire, Kapalabhati breath. Notice how different it is having your hands to the earth. Connect to the earth. Find your own rhythm. Bring your attention down in your body, down to the earth like a tree rooting. As you continue breath of fire for about 15 or 20 more seconds, You can even have your gaze soft and gaze down the tip of your nose if it's not available to you to close your eyes. Inhale fully, exhale fully through your mouth. Inhale again, a full inhale, sometimes like taking 3 sips of water. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and suspend the breath. And again, tuck your chin, and this time squeeze energy up from the earth. Good morning, Mother Earth. Here I am on your belly. Here I am connecting into your wisdom, connecting to the feminine wisdom. With your breath suspended, squeezing up that energy. Exhale whenever you need, and pause. And lift, make your hands open to the ceiling, to the sky, palms up. And notice what's shifted in how you feel and who you are in this moment. There's an old parable about chasing butterflies, that we chase butterflies because they're so beautiful and we try to capture them, and then poof, one day we do. One lands close enough, or still enough that we can just scoop them up and hold them in our hands. Scoop them off a flower, petal, or however we do. Sometimes we get so still they land on us and we just cup them and hold them, and you can feel that little flap, that very gentle flap of their wings in your hands. I feel like all children must have done this, but you can imagine it. And then they're there in your hands, and you can't see their beauty. You can't see their color, their grace. You could feel it maybe in the gentleness, but you have to open and let go. And I was just, as I was tuning in and checking in with what's shifted for me, I don't remember if it was my children or someone else's children used to call them, instead of butterflies, flutterby. Flutterby, flutterby, flutterby. And it's a place of letting whatever, even the fear and the pain, flutter by, not grabbing onto it, not chasing after it to explore it. Like, it comes and it goes. All these places are simply moments when we let them go. Jill Bolte Taylor reminds us, she's a neuroscientist. She wrote a great book, and My Stroke of Insight. And she reminds us that feelings last, they're a flash, 60 to 90 seconds. If any of you have ever had a baby, it's the same amount of time as a contraction, which you know can feel like an eternity the moment you're in it. But it's only 60 seconds. So it's what we wrap around it in the story and the holding on we do that makes it last longer. So let it flutter by, release it. If there's any tension left at all, bring your hands to your body and breathe in the frequency of love that's all around you. And let it go into all those places, and exhale anything that's in the way of love. That simple. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then this morning, let's dedicate our practice by sharing the frequency of love with someone intentionally out in the world, sending it out. So breathe it in again, feel its frequency, fill your whole self, And then exhale and send it out to someone specifically. Anybody. Someone you saw on the street yesterday. Just dedicate it to some person. And then do it again, and this time inhale love and dedicate this whole practice, this whole time we've spent together, to someone else. Give what you've received. Pass it on, pay it forward. Exhale. And then rub your hands together in front of your heart and put those sides of your thumbs right on your sternum. Inhale and feel the ray from the inhale rise up from the earth. And exhale through the heart. And then bow. Bring your head down. And contain yourself, contain the energy that you've built. When you tuck your head, it brings all that energy into the container. It holds it in the container of your body. So bow in gratitude to yourself. How often do you offer gratitude to yourself for showing up? And that frequency of gratitude and love strengthens your immune system, clears the fear, the pain. When we live in a field of love and gratitude, we're that much stronger, that much healthier, that much more connected. Breathe in. And there, with that energy of gratitude, whether you keep your head bowed or just lay your hands on your body, however it occurs to you, palms together, hands touching, dedicate what do you want to bring from this practice into the day? What seed has been planted in your heart? And what seed do you want to bring out into the world? Write your gift, share the gift you've received from the practice as a way of sending that frequency out into the world. Write it down in the comments. It's been an utter delight to be with you this morning. I'll be doing this every Sunday morning for a while. I think it was always my intention to do that, and I just didn't want to commit. But in my heart, it's what's true for me, to be with you once a week. So, in this fashion, in this way of showing up. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your day or your evening. It's great to be with you in Canada and Germany and Vermont. Where else do we have? Somewhere down that way, here in Boston, everywhere you go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good evening. Have a beautiful, beautiful moment and share. I'd love to hear what's the seed what's your intention, what was your gift? Put it in the comments, please. Share and bring it out into the world and echo this out, radiate it out, and let everything that's not love flutter by. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you next Sunday.